Hello and welcome everyone to the fifth video lecture of Operations Research, Semester 4, Module number 1. I am Professor Prashant Birje, and in this today's lecture we are going to continue where we had left off in our previous video lecture. In our previous video lecture we had seen the definition and the meaning of models used, and also we had listed that there are certain number of models in operations research. This list, which is shown on your screen, is for illustrative purpose only and not exhaustive. That is, there are numerous number of models in operations research. Only a few are discussed in this module. The first type of model that we are going to discuss today is linear programming. It is also known as LPP, linear programming problem. So what is a linear programming? As the name suggests, it is linear, that is, we convert the decision variables into linear mathematical models, that is, linear equations that represent a straight line, and then we solve it either graphically or with any other algebraic methods known to us. This is linear programming. It has been used to solve problems involving assignment of jobs to machines, blending product mix, advertising media selection, transportation, investment portfolio, etc. Similarly, there's one more type of model called dynamic programming. Dynamic programming. So, what is dynamic programming? Dynamic programming has been applied in capital budgeting, especially selection of advertising media, and so on. Dynamic programming is also a type of model where the decision variables keep on changing repeatedly. The third type of model that we are going to discuss today is inventory control. So, where is inventory control model used? Generally, inventory control model is used to determine the economic order quantities, the safety stock, the reorder level. What you have done all of this in PUC level, some of you who have done commerce, the minimum and maximum stock levels. So EOQ, that is economic order quantity, that is what we try to identify using an inventory control. The fourth type of model that is used in operations research is the queuing theory. Now, many times you might have seen that when you go to office to fill bills, electricity bills, telephone bills, or any other bills, or maybe even when you are putting an application or anything online where there is a queue involved. Queue, that means a line, a sequence of operations involved. So, in such situations, you can use queuing theory. You can find out how many operators are needed, what is the time the person is needed to stay in the queue, why that is the average time a person stays in the queue, that is known as a system. So all this can be found out, and an optimal number of employees, optimum number of lines, queues can be made. This will help to render good service to the customers. It has been helpful to solve problems of traffic congestion, repair and maintenance of broken down machines, number of service facilities, scheduling and control of air traffic, hospital operations, counters in banks, and railway booking agencies. So these are the first four models that we are going to discuss, we have discussed today, that is linear programming, dynamic programming, inventory control, and queuing theory. The remaining four models in operations research we shall discuss in the next class. With this, we end today's lecture. I hope you have understood today's lecture. If there is any difficulty in understanding this, you can always contact us.